Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. We're taking a quick look here at BONK, seeing what's going on. I got the question, kind of how much further up is it going to go? How much lower is it going to go? There's a couple of case scenarios here. There is good potential that we're going to see a higher high after we establish our lowest low. Now, is this the lowest low just yet? It's hard to say specifically, right? So there's a few things that could invalidate that potential reality, but also more important, we just want to look at some key level supports and resistances that we talked about previously. So just to reiterate, if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, love to teach people to trade, hit that like button to help us grow the community. Also, if you want to jump on over to our community, we have a phenomenal group. Our Discord is filling up quickly. We got a good 1,600 members in there. I think we started about 1,000 a couple months ago. So great stuff. Super happy to see everyone coming on over there. Also, quickly to note, premium group, we got some nice trades here. We took a Uniswap short 38%. Prior to that, 62% long from SHIB. That is an 8-day trade. We've got an Avalanche trade, 58% in 1.5 trading days, and same thing with ISCP, 96%. So a good little weekend for us there. Again, we'll get some new signals sent out here soon once things kind of level out. But right now, BONK's looking pretty decent in the overall sense of things, but also not. And what I mean by that here is that we got some conflicting information. Usually when that occurs, I try not to take a trade personally. That's just me. I would recommend you do not insist on a trade unless we have confirmation, but let's see if there is anything of that sort. Right now, it's looking like it does want to pull back to potentially fill this fair value gap on the daily. Keep in mind, we do have a rough estimate of about I'm going to round up and just say 150,000 as that lower level there. So we could see that as a potential reality because, again, that was a previous resistance level, okay? Previous resistances are commonly retested. So that could be a situation we want to kind of pay attention to. So to me, an optimal entry would be somewhere in the 150 range. Again, we may not even see that. I'm just saying in general, consider maybe a spot order for something like this, and maybe you'll get a fill if the price wicks down. Generally speaking, though, that's kind of a worst case scenario there, but we have lost our short-term ascending trend. We're above all moving averages at this point, so still a ways away from, sky is falling, but on the same accord, the sky is kind of falling because the price action keeps pulling back. We've got our second stochastic divergence. Okay, that's never a great sign. So all in all, this is a situation in which the price action is pulling back, retracing, and effectively just doing what it normally does when it's overextended. Okay. So again, as I mentioned yesterday, we got that level here at about 200,000. That's a previous closure. If I recall correctly, no, I'm sorry, I misspoke. That is a recent closure here. I believe on a smaller time frame here, right there at about, that was roughly 4 trading days ago, back on Thursday when the price action capped out, broke through that resistance, came back down to retest. So that did reaffirm itself as a support, but we've since lost that. Okay, when that happens, we got to recalibrate and understand that, hey, price might continue. We've lost the 20-day SMA as well. I'd mentioned this yesterday. It's important to recognize that's a new resistance. Okay, so until we break back up over the 20, I don't feel comfortable taking a trade personally, just because that's something I like to look for. We are over the 50, the 100, and the 200 as well, though. So there are some positive contributing factors. Again, for the most part, you're seeing things that are looking good, things that are looking bad, right? This, for example, we got the RSI under 50. That's not a great sign, but stochastic is trying to swing up for the second time here. Second convergence is usually strong. So again, a handful of reasons why the price action should go up, but hasn't yet, and it might go down, but shouldn't. A lot of conflicting information. I don't really like to trade into that personally. So again, if you insist on a trade, again, I just recommend low leverage, low position sizing. Make sure that you're being a safe trader and not over leveraging, because that's a huge problem in the market today. Everyone on social media is just boasting about how awesome their trades are, but they forget to mention that high leverage is wreck city. Only reason why I feel comfortable showing theirs with you is because these are all 5 to 10x leverage trades tops. Okay. Yes, we use leverage, but it's a very low, safe, and effective leverage. We never hit liquidation. We have a stop loss well within that range. Okay. So you never liquidate on these trades. It's a good sign. Okay. Again, that's just how I like to trade, because it stings to lose everything that you put up there in a trade, right? I'm sure if you got liquidated, you'll know. Let's do the last thing here. Of course, TD sequential, we did come down to a 6. We're getting some resets, but nothing crazy there. We take a look at the hourly, though, with Ichimoku, and this is where things get kind of gross. I talked about it right here. We're at this point. I said, wait until the price either breaks above and confirms above, or we stay below. We've stayed below for some time. Conversion lines below the baseline, lagging spans free and clear, and we're below the cloud. So this is all green lights to leave your short position open and to possibly even consider taking a short. Me personally, again, I don't like to short right now in this market, even though technically I did open a short earlier today. It's a different story. But for the most part, I try not to until we confirm bearish sentiment. And we're getting there with Bitcoin. You got to keep this in mind. Bitcoin's looking like it wants to progress lower, and it's having some difficulty getting through this level here. So keep in mind, we're not in fantastic shape right now with Bitcoin, and that could factor into this coin as well. Okay, just please understand that. Last thing I want to recognize too is, again, some community members have been talking really highly of this exchange, and I love it too. Personally, that's why I recommend it in the first place. Use my link to register. You get $5,500 in benefit rewards for registering and trading with the exchange. More important, there's no KYC VPN requirements, trailing the stop losses. A very good exchange, the best I've used, and I've used a lot. Okay, so again, fantastic exchange. If you need kind of a walkthrough on how to use it, we got some basics here with a tutorial guide. Also, how to set limit orders, or correction, how to set take profit and stop loss orders effectively, where you can set multiple profit targets. Extremely important to have more than one target in place when you're taking a trade. You want to position in and position out by averaging up or down if possible. Okay, those are all things I teach at my trading university. Link down below as well for Crypto Cash Premium if you're curious. I hope you have a great rest of your day though. Either way, thanks so much again for joining me here. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks again. Take care.